What's up, people? So, if you are trying to vibe code a web app, a SaaS, or a mobile app now, or even 2026 in the new year, then I've come across an amazing tool to help you come up with ideas, how to build videos on how to use Cursor, Lovable properly, how to debug, how to get around certain issues, how to make sure you've got proper security on your app and your SaaS, because people often miss that out as well, and then actually help you plan your app beforehand, and then how to actually build it phase by phase, and what tools to use, what tech stack to use, and what platform to build it on as well. So I'm going to jump into this video using Loom, and then let's talk about it.
All right, let's jump straight into this. So this is the Vibebase app. So you're just going to go into your URL search bar and you're going to type in vibe-base.app. Now you're going to build your first SaaS or mobile app in the first 30 days, and they're running an insane deal at the moment of $49 for a one-off lifetime payment instead of $29 a month, I think it is, or like $180 a year. So it's $49 one time for life. You get it forever, and I think they've got like 50 spots or something. So super important that if you like this video, you go over there and then snatch that up quickly, because you're not going to want to miss this tool, especially if you're new to vibe coding or you're struggling or you want something different. So I've already got an account, I've already signed up, but you can see it's trusted by other builders. They got a video and explanation that you can watch there on their YouTube channel, and then it just gives you sort of a general breakdown of what this kind of stuff does, and obviously you can get started here, or start building here as well. So we're going to jump into the back end of the dashboard, and I'm going to show you around there. Alright, so I've just successfully logged back in to the Vibebase app. Now, here I'm obviously on the dashboard of the app itself, but here obviously you can see, depending on what kind of thing you're building, right? Depending on if you're building a web app or a SaaS, a software as a service, or a mobile app, then you're going to use different tech stacks and different tools for different things. Yes, some of them will cross over, but you might use Cursor for one thing, and then Lovable, Data Button, Base 44, whatever it is, right? There's so many tools out there, so you can get hung up on which ones to use and which ones not to use as well. So Vibebase is a great platform to help you plan and break down, what's probably the best thing for you to use here. So you haven't got to worry about, 10 different AI tools you want to use, and you want to figure out which one's the best or not. So over here, you can go over to the tech stack sidebar page, and here you've got the mobile app. So it's telling you, okay, building Cursor, Supabase for the back end, Revenue Cat paywall, Superwall paywall as well. Web app, Lovable Cloud back end, Stripe, Revenue Cat to track, and then Fasthost for like custom domains, cheap domains and stuff. And then again, SaaS, some people will say Lovable, but here it's saying Cursor, Claude Code, Supabase, Vercel, Stripe, Revenue Cat, and this is like the tech stack like you want for a SaaS or slash a web, like a software web app type thing. That's exactly what you want for that. Super powerful as well. I'm pretty sure that's what Vibebase is built on. So, and they've got community things coming soon, live calls, and then they've got a courses library as well. So it not only shows you or helps you, how to build the app and like plan it, and what kind of things you need and features, for example, and like ideas, but it actually has how to work properly, how to build, right? So how to build the mobile app, how to do the web app, and how to do the SaaS. And they also have live calls where they actually show you as well how to use Cursor, how to use Lovable, how to build the app, how to bring it together. And they do live builds. They do live calls on your questions. That community page is where they're going to, allow users to come in and ask questions on how to use it. And then, okay, like I've got this issue with my app. I've got this issue with my SaaS or my web app. How do I fix it? And they'll come on. They can help you privately, or a web app as well. So, you're getting a course, tech stack, live calls, community, 30 plus ready ideas that are updated frequently as well. And then you've got a projects page, and this is the big thing about Vibebase. So You can come in. I've already got 2 like test projects, but you can come in and you can come here and select new project. You'll type in your project name, description, and then features as well. And you're going to click create project. Now, what's going to happen is it's going to create you a whiteboard in terms of, you know, your idea, the features, and the description you gave. So you want to be somewhat detailed, but you don't want to write, you know, a fucking 300-page book. But you know, you want to give it enough detail. Then over here, so you know, once you've created that and made that new project, then it will come up here and it will take you to your whiteboard. Now I'm just going to jump into the whiteboard and show exactly what that looks like. So I'm just going to go here and I'm just going to click on my note taking, and then Bosh, here we are in the whiteboard. Now as you can see, this is the note taking app. So I'm going to minimize myself, put myself over here in the left little corner. So here you've got a project overview, so you've got sort of each stage of, you know, your build. And what it's done here is it's took your app, your idea, your SaaS or whatever it is, and it sort of broke it down to a project, you know, overview. And then it's come over here and then, let's have a look. It's given you a core, you know, features or functions. So saying, okay, you need user authentication, you need a dashboard, note-taking functionality, separate folders, responsive design, search filters for them to search for different notes and stuff, right? You can go inside these cards as well, and you can type things and select things and change that and save it. You can also add notes as well whilst you're building. So when you're doing your build, your cursor or Lovable set up on a different tab, or a different you know, like a device. You've got your MacBook or your laptop here, then you could be making notes on this and that. Okay, change this, change that, add this, add that. You can you know, tick it off and make progress, you know, here as well. What to build and why. So it's going to recommend, you know, you should build a web app, you should build a mobile app, you know, why and how. And then depending on what type of application you should build, it's going to say, okay, now these are the tools you need to build with, right? So Lovable Cloud, the integrated backend, Stripe, Revenue Cat, FastHost, all that kind of good stuff. Backend features, so okay, what things you need in your backend. This is a big misconception when people are vibe coding, because when I started, I was like, what the hell's a backend? What the hell's authentication, database, storage, row level security? All these things that people don't think about, and then their app or their SaaS ends up getting like hacked. They don't think about those things, right? So let's make that bigger there. So yeah, here, like, you know, look, email, all that kind of good stuff. Again, you can add more notes here, all nicely color coded as well. And then it's going to give you a phase building roadmap. So it's like, okay, first, like, project setup. Okay, create it in Lovable or Bolt or Supabase or whatever you're going to do, and then build the Supabase backend, and then connect to GitHub for version control, configure authentication so you can sign in and it's safe how it is, and then, you know, core features, add this, add that, polish UI, launch, you know, whatever. Breaks it down nicely so you can, you know, do that, and then again, as you go, Bosh, you just add as many notes as you want. That you did this, you did that, you want to add this, you want to add that. You end up with a really nice big plan, organized whiteboard for your project. And then it's going to suggest you course videos to follow, and then depending on if you're using Cursor or you're using Lovable, it's going to give you a prompt. So you have this whole thing goes through this whole pipeline, and then you can copy a prompt and then plug that into Cursor, into Lovable, depending on what application you are using, and that's going to help you jumpstart and get started. Now, there are updates coming to this. There's going to be MCP integrations. You can integrate with Lovable and Cursor. So once you've actually used your prompt, then you can actually get some UI designs off the internet, put that in there, and that's going to prompt Lovable for you as well. So it's going to be fully integrated with GitHub, Cursor, Lovable, and then sort of the main tools. Not all of them, but the main tools that are allowing, MCP integration as well. So this is a must-have tool. This tool is amazing. It's unbelievable for someone who is vibe coding, someone who is even a developer. If you're solo, you're on a team, you have side projects, you're trying to keep things nice and balanced. You can't use Notion because it's just a fucking mess and all this kind of stuff. You need something visual that's going to help. And like I said, the integrations are soon, and they're running at $49 first 50 spots for people. After that, it's $29 a month. Still super cheap, still a steal. But get the $49 when you can. I don't know how many people are left. I've got one. But I will put the link to this in the description, and then you can go sign up and then use it. I'll be using this, in pretty much all my videos on how to build an app, how to build a SaaS, with full tutorials coming soon. So you'll see me use this a lot, and you will see me actually coming in here and then creating a new project for something that I might want to use or build as well. So wanted to spread some light on you guys and let you guys know this new tool, and I'll see you on the next one. Link is in the description. Peace.